Good morning, Bob. It's Wednesday. So it's time for a book review. Okay, so I read World War Z. It was actually really interesting. It wasn't very much at all like the movie. Like the only things that were similar were that the whole world was overrun by zombies. That happened in the book. But so the book is actually a compilation of different accounts from different people from all different countries all over the world, and it's written from post-war perspective. The zombies were not, like super fast or crazy psychopaths or like depicted in the movie. Like, when they were climbing it on top of each other like rabid ants. Just take a second and imagine rabid ants. That's World War Z, the movie. Nuh-uh. They were regular, slow, you could outrun easily zombies that you had to shoot in the brain to kill, and they were like type, like the zombie survival guide, the type that could hang out underwater because they don't need oxygen. Their brain supplies the juice, and they walk around if they have limbs that are working, pretty much like The Walking Dead. And to tell the truth, the book wasn't really about zombies. Like the movie depicts it as being a zombie apocalypse. The book kind of depicts it as being a people apocalypse in which zombies are involved. Millions of people die, moving across country, moving out of cities, trying to get away from zombies. Zombies follow them to the country, moving up north where the zombies will freeze in the winter. So it's like millions of people died of starvation, millions of people died of disease, millions of people died because they're all fighting each other, trying to, fix their problems, and then along comes the zombies and they kill everyone who's left. So that's basically how the apocalypse was, because it was almost more of a sociological book. The end of the world comes along slowly, kind of like a disease or an epidemic spreading across the globe. And how do nations handle it? How do people go crazy? How eventually they recover after they get a vaccine or whatever, and how just craziness. To be clear, they didn't find a vaccine though. They just had to kill all of the zombies though to fix their problems. And here are some more random thoughts in my head and with the people that I hang out with.
Hi, Bob Gnarly.
Don't stop believing. So I'm starting to realize that I look and sound high almost all of the time when I talk. Like,
You're always on drugs, I swear. Always.
it's a little bit embarrassing. I didn't realize this until I started watching my videos, and I was like, oh my goodness. I just, my eyes are actually kind of glassy a lot. People tell me these things, and I'm always like, what? What? But yeah, no, and I talk kind of slow, and my speech is really not as articulate as I think it is. And then also, the way my brain works is kind of like I'll be saying a sentence and then I'll pause. But my brain is kind of like in a constant state of thought mitosis, when the cells split. Like I'll have a thought, and then it'll be like, two thoughts, and they'll both continue. Choose which one I want to go with because I can't handle both of them at the same time. I don't have enough computing power. So, yeah, because of this, I constantly have cool ideas that, out of necessity, I have to forget about in order to stay lucid and intelligible, which is kind of sad. I have a lot of freaking good ideas, and all the time, and sometimes that good idea will be like thought, two thoughts, and this thought is the good idea, and this thought is the one that's saying, wow, that other thought is such a good idea, and I have to discard both of them to, not sound like, a rambler. Yeah, I could be a rambler professionally. I could do that. I apologize for my not making the video in time. But you haven't gotten me your video either, so suck it. Goodbye, Bob. I will see you whenever the crap you get back into the United States.